Hi, I'm Jackie from Essential Yoga. I made this video for you as a great way to start your day. How you start your day does make a difference to the tone of the whole day. And if you start your day with this yoga routine, your whole day will be more positive. We're going to work on loosening up our body. We're going to work on connecting to our posture. We're going to work on balance, a little bit of core stability, a little bit of deep breathing, and a little bit of visualizing the day ahead to be clear in what you want. You'll feel so good. Make every day the best day and live life happily and healthily until age 100. Good morning. It's cold here this morning, so we'll warm up around our spine. If it's not cold where you are, it's still good for you to warm up around your spine in the mornings. So we're going to go into shoulders turning in, shoulders turning out, spine flexing or rounding, spine extending, wrists flex, wrists extend. Just make it feel good for you. Open the front, open the back. Lift the chest, squeeze the chest. Lengthen the belly, squeeze the belly. Shoulder blades pull in, shoulder blades pull away. Inhale, exhale. And if you squeeze the muscles in the front and the back, you get more release in the opposing muscles. So if you're contracting the muscles in the back, you get more opening and length and release through the front. If you're contracting the muscles in the front, you get more release through the back. So we want to have nice, strong, but also free muscles around our spine. You can do it slowly. Sometimes that's more effective at getting the release, and sometimes faster, which just gets the blood moving a little bit more. Okay, we're going to go into lateral flexion. So we'll do an easy option for shoulder and neck injuries. Just push your hips one way, push your hips the other way. Make sure you're not arching into your back. And if your shoulder feels okay, you can also reach your arm up. And can you feel the side to side muscles, the lats? If they get stiff through your waist and your lats, then your shoulders get stiffer, your lower back gets stiffer, and your breathing and your general body moving freely as it can. As we get older, we just want to try to not get too stiff around our spine or our chest or anywhere, because we're restricting blood flow and also breathing freely. So compromised health as we get older. So we want to stay healthy into old age, coming into rotation now. So if it's your intention to live your life, your old age, to your optimal potential, which is living life to the full until very old age, healthily, having a good time, you actually do need to look after your spine. So this is rotation. And can you feel that shoulder blade, that thoracic area, the twisting that you need for all movement and sports, and breathing freely in the back ribs. Okay. And then this is actually the best one. So don't try to copy me. Just go into a random movement that in your whole life, maybe 50, 60, 70 years of your life, your body, your spine has never gone into that position. So you can be, there's unlimited or infinite possibilities. And so you're doing your own thing. You're getting an idea, and you're trying to find all those little stiff spots, get into all the nooks and crannies, fingers, toes, hips, spine, neck. You can rub, you can make sounds, ooh, ah, which is also good for you. You can just squat, you can go down to the ground, you can hug your knees in, you can twist, just move intuitively, a little bit creative. It's amazingly good natural antidepressant and stimulating through the spine and up to the brain, and especially good for your bones and your discs. Okay, so we're coming to a bit more structured. So we're going to work on balance. Inhale, lift out the lower spine. That's very energizing. And we're going to have a balance on one leg. Hug one knee in. You might need a wall near you. And rotate the ankle one way, then the other way. Good for the ankle joint there. Final exhalation. And then feet down, lift out of your lower spine. Inhale. And then other knee. Rotate the ankle one way. Don't worry if you're wobbly. That's quite normal. And then the other way. Good. And we're going to come into stimulating blood flow to the brain and setting up for good posture for the day. Elbows in back pockets, chest lifted, heels up, inhale. Exhale, press the palms, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. You might go all the way down to a squat if your knees can handle that, but most people over 50, inhale. Most people over 50, it's too much for the knees to go all the way down. It's best if you're not looking at the screen now, once you know what you're doing, it's best to look outside at the sky or a plant or a cloud or the horizon, something in the distance. One more. And just stick with elbows in back pockets. Inhale, elbows in back pockets. You can exhale, inhale. One more, hold. 10, 9. Strengthening your back, lifting your chest, tops of the shoulders down. Not letting your posture be rounded. 3, 2, 1. And then just a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a jog on the spot, maybe a little bit of jumping, a little bit of hopping. That's good for bone density. Standing with good posture, and just for the rest of the day you'll make sure you have good posture. Okay, we're also going to come down to the floor now and do a little bit of work around our core, a little bit more work around flexibility and setting our mind up for the best day. So coming down to all fours. So all fours, and we'll do a little bit of stability around core exercise for stability around our spine, shoulders, and also glutes, belly. So shoulders down, squeeze the belly a little bit, lift up to the pelvic floor, head back, chin tuck. And I hope you watch a lot of my videos so you understand all these instructions. Inhale, exhale, opposite hand to foot. Inhale, all fours, exhale, lift opposite hand to foot. Squeeze shoulder blades and belly, hold the head in alignment. So strengthening the arms, the chest, the glutes, squeeze the belly a bit. Just keeping that stability, very important. And then hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other side. Hold. Just keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if you can, kneel. So sit back, knees out a little bit, and then stretching forward. If your knees aren't kneeling, lie on your back, hug your knees in. But otherwise, this is good for your ankles, flexibility in the ankles, knees, hips and spine. And this one's good for core strength in our waist. So beginners, bent knees, lifting your hips up, and experienced students, straight legs, lifting your hips up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other side, the beginners, bent knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'll just do a little bit of work for pelvic floors and core. Just squeeze up pelvic floors around the genitals, anus, genitals, urinary. Squeeze up those muscles and then let go. Lift through the pelvic floor, side to side, front to back, and then let go. Lift up, pause, and then release. You should feel a bit of a lift and a lower. It's a bit more internal for women, and if you're not sure you're doing it right, get a physio with a real-time ultrasound to have a check. And because it's very important, these exercises, for your pelvic health, for your enjoyment of your old age. And men could actually, you could see, because the sort of the balls will pull up a bit and lower a bit. So, but women, you can't demonstrate it. Okay, so we're going to go into a little bit of abdominal core, strengthening into this area here and the thighs as well. So if you want to do easier, you can just do light weights, toe tap, like I'm doing here. Don't tense the neck. If you want to do harder, you can do bike ride like this. Knees together. Make sure your knees don't splay out, especially the men. Often their knees are out like this. So keep it core, feeling these muscles nice and firm. Some of you can do a bit harder. Scissors. We're not doing a lot of core work. We're just doing a few, just a little bit of all over. We'll just do 10 more counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Deep into your belly and your chest. And then out. If you don't know windscreen wipe, have a quick look at what I'm doing. And my arms are doing 90-90, internal external rotation. My feet are a bit wider than hip width. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. So try to keep the right angles with the elbows, because then you get more release into the shoulders. Try to keep the wrists straight. Your hands should not even touch the floor. So to get that oiling up into the hips and shoulders. Don't over twist. If you get a stiff back, you might. If you get a stiff back, this is really good for you. But if you have a tricky back, then be careful of over twisting and aggravating. Good. So next one is hugging the knees in, knee circles, circle out, together. Circle knees out, together. Stretch inner thighs, squeeze inner thighs. Back the other direction. This is very good at stimulating blood flow too. Stretching pulls blood flow away from the heart towards the muscles being stretched. And contracting helps to push the blood flow towards the heart. Very good for your circulation, general health. Okay, so if you don't know rolling bridge, quickly have a look. So we'll do it with this variation with the hands like this. And then vertebrae by, so you go into a sway back, inhale. So an anterior tilt. And then flatten the back and come up vertebrae by vertebrae. And come back down. So inhale, anterior tilt or sway back. Exhale, flat back, posterior tilt, come up and back down. So inhale, it's good to have a look at what I'm doing first. Exhale, up and down. Really good. This is particularly good in the afternoon if you've been sitting a lot. It will hydrate and plump up the discs. In the morning, it's good just to wake up all the muscles, stimulate blood flow to the brain, and start the day on a positive note of doing a really good positive thing. Will set the tone of the whole day. And then hug your knees back in. Okay, if you're a beginner, do this one. See, put your right leg up like that and rock. If you're quite flexible, then come and sit up, right leg in front, and do a little bit of stretching like this. So some of you, this will be okay for you. Some of you, this will be better for you. A few deeper, slower breaths in and out through the nose as we hold the stretch. One more breath. And then swap to the other leg. So either doing this one, do the same on both sides, or you can do this one with your left leg in front. A few deep breaths in and out. Breathing into your belly, the lower lobes of the lungs, or the diaphragm, is a more effective, efficient, optimal, healthier way to breathe. Stimulating blood flow, lymph, nothing getting stagnant, food, keeping everything moving, keeping everything healthy, because the bad news is as you get older, things do stagnate. That's why these, one more breath here. Next one is the legs up the wall in the air for a bit. If you can do shoulder stand, it's safe for your neck, that's fine. I'm going to put a block under my... So get your legs up like this, and I'm going to put a block. You can also do pillows or a bolster to get a little bit more lift. So that's why in yoga, all these yoga exercises are particularly good at getting things moving. Prana, energy, circulation, blood flow, lymph flow, gut, and all the energy and information pathways really fired up. Great way to start the day. And the yogis are renowned to live healthily for a long time, like people in blue zones. So that's what I want. I want to be one day bounding around in my 90s teaching yoga on whatever YouTube is called, and down at the local hall maybe, and lots of walking and swimming in the ocean and maybe even surfing if it's not too crowded, and partying and dancing, keeping up with the new music coming out that the teenagers are listening to. So this is so good for blood flow to the brain too, putting you into a relaxed state. Great way to start the day, along with going for a walk outside. This is a good one in the afternoon. Try to save a bit of time in the afternoon, a couple of minutes to do this in the afternoon. Okay, and then the last one, sitting, quick little meditation. Sitting up on a chair or on your bottom or against the wall. I'm sitting on my block with a straight spine. Try not to sit too much in the day. Try to keep your spine moving. And if you do sit a bit, be more aware of your posture. Try to get your heavy head not forward, your heavy head in the right place on top of the spine. Then blood flows better for your brain throughout the day, and you'll get less neck tension. Relax your face. You can have eyes open, looking outside, not at the screen now. You can listen to me. You don't need to look at me. And or close your eyes and take some slower, deeper breaths into your belly first, into your diaphragm, lower lobes, and your chest, filling up in all directions, your chest cavity, your little alveoli, fully filling up your lungs, and then exhale slowly. Calm. Squeeze your belly a little bit at the end of the exhalation, and right at the end your pelvic floor's lifting. Slowly breathe in, at least 5 counts. To your full capacity, healthy lungs, the surface area would cover a tennis court. And slowly out. Set your intention for the day. See yourself as you want to be. Grateful, positive, enjoying every moment of every day. Life is short and we just want to enjoy every day on earth and with health. And if it's in the front of your head for me, to live, if you want to live a long time, till 100 like I do, you do need to make positive choices. Everyday choices make a difference. So all the little things add up. So if you choose to go for a walk now, if you choose to have fruit and nuts and healthy, I'm going to have yogurt and my homemade muesli, blueberries, rather than white bread and jam. Anyway, you know your diet is important, so make natural food, not too much. If you're going to be going out drinking, be quite clear in, like I'm going to a party tonight, so I'm quite clear in, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to drink, and have 2 good glasses of red wine, and then cut and drink water and dance. But it's hard, otherwise you just drink. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great day. Please subscribe.